and it lands just as the opponent's position and knee joint are at their most vulnerable. Those are the two pillars of this game of footsie: the inside low kick on offense and the counter right low kick on retreat. When Volkanovski's opponent tries to steal his idea and begins throwing the right low kick as Volkanovski steps in, and they often do, Volkanovski starts floating in behind a raised knee. This little Thai-style glide is often seen as a fake steep, but nobody really hooks in steeps in MMA, least of all Volkanovski. The purpose is to advance him through range without giving up the opening on his lead leg. Figure 7 shows Volkanovski using the floating knee to close in on his opponent and immediately skipping up into the inside low kick as he comes down into stance. The raised leg is not to avoid being kicked altogether, of course, but getting kicked in the shin or foot as it is floating in the air is far less noteworthy than getting your leg kicked in just as you are relying on it to catch your weight. We have examined how the inside low kick can get Volkanovski into the follow-up, how the expectation of it can be used to move the opponent to the fence, and how the T-step can be worked straight into a long jab, but the other way that Volkanovski can get his mitts on a taller, mature opponent is to get them to come to him. Throughout a fight, Volkanovski will vary the dynamics of his kicks. Sometimes he is point scoring, other times he is hammering home serious blows. Whenever he digs in a serious kick, he can be almost guaranteed that the opponent will come back at him, because get one back is the golden rule of MMA. Figure only shows an example of Volkanovski punishing his opponent for turning southpaw. Against a southpaw stance, Volkanovski's step-up inside low kick simply becomes a step-up outside low kick. Rather than picking the opponent's leg up and forcing it outwards, it buckles the leg in. Figure 9 shows how Volkanovski can create counters off his kicks. Anytime he lets rip a powerful kick, Volkanovski retreats his kicking leg, shifting back into the opposite stance. As his opponent follows him, Volkanovski reaches to parry, slips his head offline, and swings a wide hook over the top. The way that Volkanovski reaches for his opponent's punch could be seen as risky, but because the return to a well-landed low kick has an almost 100% chance of being a committed straight punch, Volkanovski almost always gets away with it. Convincing feints are vital to the operation of Volkanovski's